Oh, now, y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification also. Anytime I drop video, you be notified. ASAP Rocky, you can hop on, we can kick it and we can vibe. So one day I'm cooling. I used to work at this grass cutting place called Lawn Masters. I think that's what it was called, Lawn Masters in Shreveport. Right? I was young, but I'm probably like 18, 19 years old, right? Now, one thing you hear when you start working is a work ethic. And a lot of people don't understand what work ethic is, right? Work ethic is something that you put towards when you work. You feel me? Like, you can't just think you finna just get a job for the first time and boo, you gonna have work ethic. No. All right, now it don't work like that, right? It all starts from when you was young, when your mama told you to get outside and go cut that grass, get outside and go rake them leaves up, you feel me? Certain things like that teach you work ethic. And if you didn't do that as a child, when it's time for you to start working, you're going to be lazy as hell. So I'm up here, right? And when I get up here, I start cutting the grass. I'm trash as hell. Now, I cut grass at the house. I lawnmower, you know what I'm saying, did a little weed eating. But when you actually on the lawn service crew, it's different, bro. It's way more rules and regulations to what you got to do when you doing something, right? So they like, hey, look, we finna go out today and we finna do blacktop. Now, when they said we're going to do blacktop, I didn't understand exactly what that was. Blacktop is when you cutting grass. My fault. When you cutting grass and the concrete is black. Right, the asphalt shit. They was like, look, make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all got plenty of water, plenty of Gatorade. It's gonna be hot. It's the middle of summer. You feel me? And then it was like one of them shopping center type ordeals, you know what I'm saying, with a whole bunch of, like when you go to a shopping center and they had like them little trees, it'd be like one or two trees on like that little oval piece, right? It was a whole bunch of those, and then the front and then the back, you know what I'm saying, type shit, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. In my mind, I'm not thinking nothing of what they talking about right now. I'm really not. I'm just like, bro, it is what it is. Normal last day, whatever. So we go out here. As we getting out here, I'm realizing real quick how hot it really is and why they say blacktop is hell. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, I'm like, man, god damn, boy, I ain't trying to be out here, bro. I ain't trying to do none of that shit, bro. It's too hot for this, right? Now, that's that work ethic kicking in, right? That I didn't have. See, when you got work ethic, you just like, man, look, bro, I'm trying to make some money, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it by any means necessary. You hear me? And I ain't talking Malcolm X, by any means necessary. So I'm out there, I'm working. At this point in time, they had me on the weed eater. You feel me? Like the older dudes would be on the lawnmowers, the little zero turns, right? And then obviously the younger ones will be on the weed eater and the edger. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I used to like the edger. The edger was very simple. You put that bitch on, and you just putting it in between the grass and the crack, and you just running it down. You just basically walking that bit, and that bit gonna do this job for you. You know what I'm saying? Edging easy as hell. Weed eating, on the other hand, weed eating probably like one of the hardest things you can do out there. And I know what you thinking. How weed eating one of the hardest things? Because it is, bro. It's so much that you gotta weed eat in certain spots, and if you don't, it's gonna show, right? So I'm out there with the weed eater, you know what I'm saying? And then in my mind, I keep going back to the truck getting water. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to do this, bro, but how the hell I'm gonna get out of this, bro? I gotta find a way to get up out of this, like, right now, bro, because this ain't it, bro. I ain't trying to be out here, you know what I'm saying, sweating and shit. And I sweat hard. I'm not gonna lie, when I be sweating hard, and I don't like that. You feel me? And I'm already here, so I'm like, bro, that shit over with. So my mindset was fake passing out. Oh, I could do that. I could fake pass out. So I fake pass out, right? Boop. I'm laying there. And as I'm laying there, I'm just basically, it's like damn near falling asleep. I'm just laying there on the, where I laid there, it was like some grass and like a little shaded area. I sat my weed eater down and I just lay there. Right, I lay there. And next thing you know, it's like I'm out. Like now I'm out on shit, right? So I hear this car pull up, skirt, boom. Then this woman gets out and she yelling, grab me the Gatorade, grab me the Gatorade. So she had a cold ass Gatorade and she put that bit on the back of my neck. Now when she put the Gatorade on the back of my neck, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit. I was just supposed to fake pass out. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, you feel me? I'm like, damn, what happened? Like, how come, like, all of a sudden, I don't know where I'm at. This woman that put the Gatorade on the back of my neck, what going on? So now in my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm finna just fake it till I make it. Yeah, I'm finna just fake it till I make it. So I'm just laying there while she got the goddamn Gatorade in the back of my neck, and she was like, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just don't fade out. Just don't fade out." And I'm like, "All right, I ain't gonna fade out. I ain't gonna fade out." Next thing you know, I hear that motherfucker ambulance coming. Now I'm like, "Oh shit, this thing got serious." The ambulance then came. So the ambulance came and scooped my little ass up. Now I'm still playing this role of I passed out, right? So they talking to me, and they like, he's really pale. He's really pale. We gotta give my IV. Give my IV. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, now wait. Now I know I ain't pale. Fuck you mean I'm pale? How I'm pale? Like I fake passed out. I was faking. That all I was doing, I was just faking. Boy, I get in that motherfucking hospital. After that, I already had the IV little bag in me when we was in the ambulance. I get to the hospital, they put another IV in me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing real quick, they give you it ain't water. I think it's like saline or some shit like that. I think it's called saline, right? So I'm realizing real quick that this saline bag keep going down hella fast, and they keep putting another saline bag, keep putting another saline bag, keep putting another saline bag. I think I ran through like 3 or 4 saline bags or something like that. Maybe not that many. So they was like, we're gonna call, you know what I'm saying, my lady, yeah, at the time I was with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So they call her boo, she come up there, right? When she come up there, she was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She like, I don't know what happened. I was just cutting grass, and that thing I know, like, I had passed out, you feel me? They was already telling me, you know, the black top of monster. So, you know, I'm cutting grass. I just passed out. She like, well, I'm glad you ain't passed out with the weed in your hand. In my mind, I'm like, nah, I laid down. Right? But I'm not going to tell you that. You see what I'm saying? So the doctors them come in, they was like, yeah, sir, you was very dehydrated. You know, good thing the woman came with the Gatorade bottle put on the back of your neck, because you never know what could have happened in this situation. Whopping third. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, so what's next? And they like, you know, we need you to stay, you know what I'm saying, staff work for like a day or two, get your body back right, get back hydrated, and then, you know, you can go back to work. So I'm like, did this just work? Did I fake a pass out, actually passed out because I was dehydrated? Now I ain't got to go to work for a couple of days. Hell yeah, boy, I ain't got to go to work for a couple of days. You hear me? So in my mind, I'm thinking like, see, I'm young, right, at the time. In my mind, I'm like, hell yeah, boy, I'll be out for 2 days. I'm going to take the max. Man. I'm going to be out for 2 days, bro. And then like, I'm going to get paid for them little 2 days. So my check ain't going to be short. You know what I'm saying? While whopping the third. So I get back. When I get back to work, they really on my head. They really on my head about me passing out at the blacktop. They was calling me pass out, right? So it was some Mexicans that worked with us, some black dudes, mainly black and white dudes, right? But it was a couple of Mexicans that worked with us. So they're like, pass out, hey, pass out. So they kept calling me pass out, and I was getting pissed. Like, hold on, bro, don't be calling me fucking pass out, bro. Like, what's wrong with y'all, bro? That pass out right there, black tie, he passed out. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, that crazy for like, I could have been gone, and y'all want to sit up here and make a joke about me fake passing out. See, at that point, I wanted to be like, bitch, I ain't even pass out. I really faked it, then I actually passed out while I was trying to fake it. I really wanted to say that, but I ain't want to blow my cover, you feel me? I ain't want nobody being like, oh, so you was faking, bitch? So I went and talked to the boss and them, whatever, you know what I'm saying, gave them a little doctor excuse. I'm like, hey, those 2 days I was gone, like, I get paid for that? He like, nah. What you mean? Why I don't get paid for that? Oh, you ain't got no vacation days. What? Vacation days? What the fuck that is? I'm young. You see what I'm saying? This was probably like my third job. First job I ever had, I was basically like watering plants, taking care of fish, certain little things, you know what I'm saying? It was a summer job. The next job I had was McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? I ain't signed up for no benefits, right? And then I ain't signed up for no benefits when I was over here. So I ain't know nothing about that. I ain't know nothing about, oh, you should sign up for benefits so that way if anything happened to you, you'll be good. right? Like vision, dental, health, certain things like that, short term, long term, certain things like that. I didn't know nothing about that. So I'm like, damn, that crazy. So like, I faked the pass out, actually passed out, come back to work, everybody calling me pass out, and I don't get paid for this. I'm hot, but they keep calling me pass out. So the next time I go out to the blacktop, they steady yelling, he's gonna pass out, he's gonna pass. But this time I was like, nah, bro, I'm not finna pass out. And I actually, you know what I'm saying, I did out there and I went out there and did my ditty, you feel me? Me sitting up there faking that pass out probably saved me on some slick shit because I was dehydrated. And see, you could sit up here and be like, oh, you was just dehydrated, bro. You good. No, when you dehydrated, anything can happen to you. Me being out there in that sun on that blacktop, anything could have happened to me. Me sitting up there faking like, oh man, I'm gonna lay here and bro, act like I'm passing. That was really my body saying, hey, it's over with. But my mind thought a whole different way, you feel me? I didn't understand what work ethic was until I got a little older. I met a dude named Phil. He had goddamn me laced my boots. And then I kept it pushing. Because in certain situations, you need work ethic for you to strive. You know what I'm saying? You need work ethic for you to strive better at that job. Because in certain situations you will get in, you would think everything gravy till you get off in that hole and you realize real quick you ain't got no work ethic. You ain't got nothing. You hear me? And motherfuckers gonna let you know that real quick. Now that I'm older, I try and teach my kids work ethic. Now, do they listen to me all the time? No. My kids lazy in certain situations. They lazy as hell. Just like some of y'all kids. Some of y'all kids be lazy as hell. Kids be lazy as hell when they doing something that they don't want to do. The moment they doing something that they want to do, they not lazy. Like my oldest son. When he playing football, if it got something to do with football or if it got something to do with the game, he not lazy. When it got something to do with work, he lazy. And I can see it all over his face. My youngest son, he not lazy though. You know what I'm saying? In certain senses. I think it's because of how I raised him. My first two kids, I was a new parent. You know how it is. When you have your first baby, you treat that baby like it's glass. You don't want to drop the baby or the baby gonna break completely. As you start having kids, you realize real quick, I should have raised him a little different, like when he was younger and shit. You feel me? Cause see, my third child, I was treating him like elastic, rubber band. He don't break, he just bounce. You hear me? I'm talking about I would do shit like he'd be laying down, I'd grab his ankles and I'd flip him. And he'd hit a whole flip, boom, laying back on his back. I feel like that's why my youngest son is the way he is. Right? He's very independent on anything that he wants to do. See what I'm saying? His work ethic might be different than my older son's work ethic. Right? Because my older son might get it at this age, but my youngest son is already 4 years younger than you and he already got it. So that means at the age that he is right now, you wasn't like that at his age. See what I'm saying? Work ethic. Something I didn't know nothing about. So me sitting up there, didn't having no work ethic, faking a pass out, led me to actually pass out on this blacktop. This white woman came and put the Gatorade on the back of my neck, down there saved a nigga life, went to the hospital, realizing that I dehydrated, thinking I'm about to get paid for these little 2 days that I've been off. Hell no, check short as hell. You know what I'm saying? In Louisiana, bro, that job I was working, I was making $9.50. Was I making $9.50? I probably was making $9.50, $9.20, $9.50 an hour. Okay? So I want you to do the math on that right there. You hear me? $9.50 an hour. Ass. Right? Ass. And I felt like at that time, me being so young, me having kids, me making a little bit of money, I was doing something. But I ain't have no work ethic to take me farther in life. Right? So that next grass cutting place that I got to, because after that grass cutting place, I went to a place called Rapolo's where I was doing installation. Then after that, I went to a grass cutting place, another one, right? When I got to the second grass cutting place, I had a lot of work ethic because when I was out of town with Soup, when I was with the installation company, it was just me and Soup a lot of times, and I had to have work ethic for everything to get done like it was supposed to get done. Having work ethic is very important in life. You could be somebody, bro, who is not skilled at certain things. You're not athletic. You're not this. You're not that. But your work ethic outbeats everybody else who is skilled in that genre or whatever y'all doing. Your work ethic will make you outwork anybody on any given day. Period. I don't care if that man don't know nothing about nothing that he doing. He got work ethic. His work ethic is going to show way more than your skills. See, skillful motherfuckers, they lazy because they already know that they got it. So in their mind, they feel like they don't have to have work ethic. But somebody who's not skillful but who has work ethic feels like I'm a outdo you at anything that you can do. As soon as I learn how to do it, anything you can do, I can do better. That's somebody who has good work ethic. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to come by motherfuckers that got good work ethic in places that you work at. You know the saying, good help is hard to find. What is it? The saying? Good help is hard to find. That is true. Good help nowadays is very hard to find. You can be doing something, bro, and a lot of times it be your partners. You ever work with your homeboy and you realize that he was lazy as hell and it made you mad because he was lazy? That's because that man ain't got work ethic. That's because that man lazy. You see what I'm saying? It hit different when you start seeing certain things like this. Right? Phil was the one who told me, hey, bro, you have to start showing face for your work. You have to be proud of the work that you're doing as if you was doing this for your own home. And even then, even though I heard what he said, I was a little older, probably like 19. I started over there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand fully what he was saying until life started lifing. And then, of course, I started going out of time by myself. Then these words that he kept saying to me kept clicking. Man, you got to start doing this shit like you was doing your own house. You got to start doing this. You got to start doing that. And I was like, okay. And I started doing it. You feel me? And like, life changed. Now I got kids. And now I be on my kids like, man, come on, bro. Like, you got to, like, what are you doing? Like, just simple stuff like picking their hair out. Taking their dogs out. Cleaning up after yourself when you eating. Taking showers. Now, I'm not saying they don't take showers, but the thing is, it's like me and my wife always got to tell them, go take a shower. Go take a shower. Go take a shower. Like, why do we have to tell you to go take a shower when you should just know, go take a shower? Now, they done got better with certain things, but it just be little stuff, like, especially like taking the dogs out. It's like, if we don't tell them to take the dogs out, they not going to do it. At all, period. See what I'm saying? So, work ethic is a very, very big thing. Because I don't care, like I said, I don't care how good you is at something. If you have piss poor work ethic, it's not going to work at all. It's honestly not going to work at all. You feel what I'm saying? And that's life, though. Don't try to cheat yourself out of something because you know what you're doing. Because even though you know what you're doing, you might not have the work ethic for it. And if you ain't got the work ethic for it, it's not going to work. That's like an NBA player or NFL player having all the skill in the world, but his work ethic as far as working out, being in the gym, you know what I'm saying, making sure his body's straight, you know what I'm saying, little things like that. If you don't got good work ethic, I don't give a damn how good you is on the field. You're not practicing. You're not doing the things that is needed of you to succeed and better yourself in life. You just thinking that, because I'm cold, everything gonna be good. No, it don't work like that. Yeah, you cold, but you ain't got no work ethic. You ain't got nothing behind you to say or even show like, damn, that boy, that got it in him. Not only does he have it in him, but his work shows for itself. You ever heard that saying? His work shows for itself. That's a very powerful statement right there. And I think a lot of people really need to tune into what they got going and then focus and then move forward. Because if you ain't got work ethic, you're not going to survive in the ocean full of sharks. Because there's guys who got hella work ethic, right? And it shows every time. And those be the dudes who get promoted. Those be the dudes who go on and, you know what I'm saying, start their own business and all this, you know what I'm saying? It be them dudes that everybody counted out. But that man got work ethic. so he outwork you. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog. Look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Oh, now, man, I appreciate everybody rocking my video. This was a short one, you know what I'm saying? I'm at work. Just wanted to come on, hop on, and give y'all like a quick story, you know what I'm saying? Don't try, you know, another saying is fake it till you make it. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, they're cool and all, but in certain situations, you cannot fake nothing. It's gonna be on display. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on display, and you gonna have to learn how to goddamn me. Yeah, like you gonna have to learn how to navigate through certain things so that way you can build in life. I appreciate everybody who been rocking my videos, everybody who been watching my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just only up from here. Like I told y'all, right? It's only up from here. I just gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No matter like how much success or non-success you have, just keep going, keep going, keep going, because eventually it's gonna pay off. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog.